This is exactly how much it costs to travel Istanbul, Turkey right now. I've broken it down into 3 parts: accommodation, transportation, and activities, and I'll show you the food throughout the day. For accommodation, there is a wide range of possibilities like any place you might travel. I'm going to focus on lower to mid-priced accommodation since I think it's the most interesting and you can find fancy, expensive places anywhere. I found this nice hostel called Wabi Hostel for 500 lira per night with a free breakfast every morning, which was really just coffee and tea in this sandwich bar, but it wasn't bad for people trying to travel on a budget. On the other hand, if you'd prefer more privacy, you can find 2- and 3-star hotels for $25 to $40 a night. I stayed at Hotel Kurban, which I later found out is very popular for Arab tourists and is a bit more conservative and family-friendly than most hotels in Istanbul. I got my own queen bed, AC, and a bathroom with hot water for $30 a night. One of the reasons I originally fell in love with Istanbul is that it has one of the best public transportation systems I've ever seen. There are buses and a metro and ferries for only 20 to 40 lira per ride. You just have to get the Istanbul card and then you can use it all over the city. You can usually buy one at any of the main stations or at a larger supermarket like Beam. Now, for activities, it is a lot, and I mean a lot different than when I came to Turkey 2 years ago. My friend Rachel and I went to Topkapı Palace, the Blue Mosque, and the Hagia Sophia, and they were either free or very affordable. Now, unfortunately, that is not the case. So to show you, I went to the Dolmabahce Palace with 2 Egyptian friends, Raghad and Maha, that I met at my hostel breakfast that morning. Hello. For one person, it's 1,200? Thank you. 1,200 lira for one ticket. That is crazy. Hello. Most expensive palace?
Yeah.
So apparently this place is like the final palace that they used during the Ottoman Empire before the Ottoman Empire fell in like the early 1900s. And so it actually looks has a very like European feel actually. I was expecting it to feel like more Turkish, I guess. But it's pretty. Unfortunately, you're not supposed to take pictures inside, but I did sneak a couple clips, so I'm going to put them here. After visiting the super expensive palace, we decided to go to another touristy area called Ortaköy. So we hopped on another bus for 20 lira and quickly realized that everyone else had the exact same idea. Trying lahmacun for the first time. It's pretty good.
Really.
And we just got this peynirli pide. Is this pide? This counts as pide, right?
It's really hot.
And it looks really good. Smells amazing.
Yummy.
And here's the last one. Spinach and cheese. Wow.
Yum.
And all of this was exactly 500, I think. 210? 210. And then the lahmacun was 80. Not too bad for 3 people. We got one big water for 15 lira. One small water is 10 lira. And we also got some sweets here. This whole box, half kilogram, was only 4. I can't open it. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's taped on the sides. Okay, now we got it open. Got all this different kinds of baklava for 400 lira. Half a kilogram. Okay, we'll try this green one first. It looks a little bit scary. Why is it so green? It's like
Not the best, yeah.
eating a big pistachio.
Really?
It's a little bit sweeter than pistachio. Yeah, it's all
I
right.
have to try this one.
I don't think I'd get it again, but not bad. Next we got this little guy. Has some kind of nuts and pistachios in it too. It's a little bit dry. I think it's better than the pistachio one, but still not my favorite. I wouldn't pay 100 lira for that. So overall, Istanbul is a lot more expensive than it was 2 years ago. Buses used to be around 6 to 7 lira the last time I came, and now they're 20 to 30, but it's still about the same price relative to the dollar. The food is a bit more expensive, but the biggest part of your budget is likely going to be for activities if you want to do the main touristy things, like the Hagia Sophia. It can still be done for a budget traveler, but the reality is that it's much harder than it was 2 years ago. But even with higher prices, Istanbul is still one of my favorite cities in the world.